Hey, howdy, hey. Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be ranking the queens from Drag Race Holland based on episode 3. So if that sounds good to you, make sure to like this video, comment down below how you think your ranking would go, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. My birthday's in 4 days, so go ahead and subscribe and let's get this channel going. And yeah, let's get this video started as well. Shoop! So this is my personal ranking of the queens based on my own opinions, based on the overall performances of the queens throughout the entire season. So at number 8, I have Megan Schonbrod. I have Megan at number 8 just because this is her 3rd week in the bottom. Obviously, this week she went home, spoiler alert. But I feel like Megan hasn't really been able to necessarily perform at the best of her abilities compared to the rest of the queens. I just don't think she has stood out as much for good reasons, at least. So that's why I have Megan at number 8. Next, I have number 7. I have Madam Madness. I feel like Madam Madness is kind of still not really stepping up to the point of where she could be stepping up. That's just my own perspective on that. I love Madam Madness. Going into this season, she was one of my favorites, and she has just not been performing to the way that I would hope that she'd be able to do. I understand what she was doing with this cow idea, but it just looked weird. It looked so weird. Just like the boots didn't really make 100% sense to me. The purse made no sense. And I don't know, that's just me. It was not a great week for her. And I was really disappointed in her. Next I have Abby. Oh my god. Again, this week she kind of just faded away in the main challenge. Her runway was fine. The bottom, like the judges were saying, felt kind of like it would just, there's nothing below the waist, just because of all the flowers on top, and then there was just nothing. So I think Abby could have done much better. I kind of wish she had tried to change up her runway a little bit. I don't know. I feel like she could have done something to try and make it a little bit better. But that's just me. I like Abby. I just don't necessarily think she's doing the best right now. So that's why I have Abby there. At number 5, yes, I have Chelsea Boy. I've really enjoyed her runways, and I think she's really good at runway. I just don't think her performances in the main challenge have been the best, and I think she could do much better, which is kind of disappointing, but I do like, Chelsea Boy a lot. I don't necessarily know how much longer she'll be able to stay in this competition. Number 4, I have Mama Queen. For me, I liked what she was doing, and I liked the ideas behind it, and I know she won this episode. I just personally am not a huge fan of Mama Queen. Personally, if I were to pick a winner this week, it would have been Sutterjean. I always think Sutterjean should have won, and she still hasn't won a challenge. Which, by the way, something needs to change there, because that's not right, in my opinion. It's not right at all. So, anyways, that's why I have, Mama Queen at number 4. Again, up until this point, she'd been doing fine, just not great in this episode. I mean, she did a really good job in the main challenge, and her runway was cute. It wasn't my favorite runway by any means. I think Envy Peru's runway was way better, and I think Envy Peru should have been in the top again. Whatever. Alright, so yeah, that's why Mama Queen's number 4 for me. Number 3, I have, Janie Jacqueline. I think in the main challenge, she kind of faded in the back. I think in the runway, it wasn't the best. It was kind of just mediocre in between. But she has been consistent throughout this competition. She hasn't really had any bottoms this competition, and I think she will make it further in this competition than some of the other queens. So that's why I put Mama Queen at number Wait, no, that's why I put Janie Jacqueline at number 3, sorry. Number 2, I have Cedrigine. I put Cedrigine number 2 this week because, again, she hasn't won yet. I still love Cedrigine. I'm really upset that she hasn't won anything. She should have won last week. She could have won this week. I think her runway was great. Just overall, I love Cedrigine. If she doesn't make it to the finale, I'm gonna be really upset. I'm worried that she's gonna get a similar edit to Jimbo, but we will see. I love Sarah. I think she should win, but we will see. And finally, number 1, I have Envy Peru. Just because I think she has always been consistent. She's always polished to the T. Her runway this week was amazing. Her performance was great too. I think she just had a smaller role, which is why she didn't stand out as much. Excuse me. So I think Envy is going to make it to the final 3 as well. So at this point, my final 3 is going to be Cedrigine, Envy, and Janie Jacqueline. I think that's my final 3. We'll see if things change at all. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with this competition. I really liked this episode. I thought it was a good episode. Again, I think all the queens are doing very well. I think just some queens haven't been able to stand out as well compared to the other queens because everyone is doing so great. And I think some of them are just kind of faded into the background, which is why, for me, they're lower on my ranking. Or they just aren't doing well and they're standing out for bad reasons. So yeah, I think that brings me to the end of this video. Make sure to like this video if you liked it. Comment down below how you would rank the queens, and definitely like this video if you liked it. Let the YouTube algorithm know that you like my videos, and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And yeah, I have a new green screen setup, so hopefully this all came through well. And yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, guys.